Now that Hurricane Sandy has come and gone, the Frankenstorm, as it was called by weather experts, has caused untold billions of dollars worth of damage to the New Jersey shore and big resort areas such as Atlantic City and the Boardwalk, to New York City and to the interiors of these states and beyond. And we do have to ask, could the storm add to the possibility of economic collapse soon? Many are saying this might be the most expensive disaster in the history of the United States, and others are saying this is going to cost somewhere around $60 billion. That could be the total damage cost. But there are two things, at least right now, about that total. First, there really hasn't been long enough to fully assess the situation. I mean, it's really only been 24 hours since the storm passed. This was a huge storm, and it covered such a large area, maybe even larger than that of Hurricane Katrina, which ended up costing around $105 billion in total damage. And the second thing about these destruction costs that they don't take into account for is the lost wages, the lost productivity, and business costs from not being able to earn a paycheck and for businesses not being able to serve customers. All those estimates that we always hear about, they just take into account the destruction of property and don't count the ongoing economic cost. Now, these ongoing economic costs are just that. They are ongoing, and they aren't fixed in a few days or even a few weeks. There are some areas in New Jersey, as there were in Mississippi and Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina, that it's going to take absolutely years to rebuild, and the only economic activity going on in those areas for some time will be cleanup and then construction. Obviously, people do recover from these storms, and obviously we have had a lot of them for many years. But being that our economy is on the precipice right now, Hurricane Sandy will be remembered for years and could be one more nail in the coffin of our financial demise and economic collapse before soon. Now, I've linked to a few stories in the video description below. First are some pictures here. These are some incredible pictures of the Atlantic City Boardwalk. Here's one right here that you can just see the tip of the top, the front of this is just absolutely sheared off. Here's more that just absolutely destroyed the pier. Houses in Atlantic City, New Jersey, just tons of sand going through them there. It's just a really, really bad situation. Boats in the middle of houses. And here's the neighborhood in Queens that where some 80, 90 homes were destroyed. Really bad stuff. And here's an article that I also linked to about Hurricane Sandy, estimated cost up to $60 billion. Could possibly be more. And then also, I also linked to this is the Google crisis map here. It shows power outages and FEMA disaster declared areas. You can also click on this to find shelters, and that lights up. You can zoom in. Great place to find some information on what's going on and be apprised of the situation. So leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section below this video. Hope you're doing okay, and we hope to hear from you.